When John pushed the door open, he froze in horror. Inside the room sat more than a dozen elderly people trapped in wheelchairs, their decaying skin oozing fluids, drool dripping from their mouths, and strange liquids seeping from their eyes. John was stunned. Then an old man in the corner suddenly noticed him. His face looked oddly familiar. Before John could react, the old man began screaming wildly, terrified. John stepped back just as the doctor rushed in and restrained him. John thought he made a huge mistake and would be fired, but strangely, the director only gave him a light scolding and let him go later while sweeping leaves outside. John noticed a man on the fourth-floor window, biting his own finger and drawing strange symbols on the glass, as if sending a message. John realized he was the same patient who attacked him the day before, and shockingly, the man looked exactly like his late brother, Luke, who had mysteriously died in college. His adoptive parents had even forbidden him from attending the funeral. Could that man be connected to Luke? Determined to uncover the truth, John hid a camera in a hallway flower pot. That night he monitored the footage. Soon the old man appeared, struggling to escape, but when he saw the camera, he vanished into the shadows. After a while, John dozed off, waking at midnight to see a nurse pushing an old man toward the basement. Uneasy, he followed. Screams echoed from below. Just as John was about to go in, a guard dog spotted him, forcing him to flee back to his room. There he suddenly met a mysterious woman. She told John a nursing home was using the elderly for human experiments. Her own father had died because of it. Before he could ask more, she turned to leave, but as she opened the door, an old man was standing right outside. Later, John woke up again in bed. The nurse said he'd been attacked by a patient who escaped from the fourth floor. But John didn't believe a word. When no one was watching, he climbed out the window and ran away. He returned to his adoptive parents' home. Finding two girls there, he ignored them at first and told his parents everything. They agreed to report it to the police, but just then the two girls came into his room saying they found a secret space. Confused, John followed them upstairs. In the master bedroom, behind the wardrobe, was a hidden chamber. Inside stood a statue of the goddess of youth. On the altar were several photo albums. John opened one slowly and was horrified. The people inside were all residents from the nursing home, including his adoptive parents. Yet the photos were taken 30 years ago. None of them had aged. On the last page of every album was the same group photo. Only the young person in the wheelchair kept changing. Then one photo made John freeze completely because sitting in the wheelchair was his brother Luke. The date matched the year Luke supposedly died. John finally understood. Maybe Luke hadn't died at all. Maybe everything was part of a massive conspiracy.